and just had a baby boy born in February. Talk a little bit about, you know, life changes for you, how it's going to affect your career, just kind of, you know, what goes on now.
It's the best thing and the scariest thing that ever happened to me. I'm sure any parent will tell you that. And my son, I was telling Wes earlier, he's 4.5 months old. He's been on his 20th flight. And I don't know if that makes us great parents or terrible parents, but that's what we're doing. But it's been incredible to see my wife and him just kind of, you know, wherever I go, she'll throw him under her arm and, hey, let's go. You know, whether, you know, Florida, Texas, wherever it is, and they go with me, and it's a huge support. And it completely changes your perspective, good or bad rounds, coming off the 18th hole and having him be there with my wife, whether it's a scoring trailer right beside the green or this and that. And it's pretty cool to be able to see him grow, especially being on the road. And it would be really, really difficult to be trying to play and focus on the things I need to do out there with them being at home. And you know, he's definitely got my personality. He's pretty laid back, but every single day he's growing, getting big, and it's pretty awesome to see how much that changes my priorities in terms of when I'm not playing or practicing. I just want to be with them. And I struggled with it early when we first got him out on the road. I remember Tampa. I took a couple weeks off after he was born, and Tampa was his first week out. And I said to my wife I was going to practice, and it was kind of the first when he started really smiling and kind of starting to really kind of pay attention to what was going on. And I went and practiced for about 45 minutes and came back, and I was like, oh, I'm ready. And I shot 11 over. So I've done a little bit better than that since, but it's, you know, it's obviously a learning process in terms of having a little guy on the road, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And the tour does a great job as far as making families to be able to be sustainable on the PGA Tour, and we feel very blessed to be in the position we are out there.
Laid back, you were talking about your son now has your characteristics and laid back and all that kind of stuff. Talk about having the family now and then moving forward, how that helps you out on tour.
It changes your perspective and changes your priorities big time in terms of giving yourself, man, golf's not the most important thing. And, you know, like I said in, you know, the press conference earlier, you know, I get a chance to play a game for a living, and it's what I want to do since I was a little kid. So good or bad day, it's a huge blessing to be out there and to have my little guy out there with me and my wife, and just seeing him grow up. I mean, it's a unique circumstances where he's growing up, but it's pretty cool to have him out there with me and be a part of, you know, a huge dream of mine, and they're a big part of it as well.